Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another content advice video, and today we are going to be talking about how to come up with content ideas. And as always, I don't like to keep my intros too long, so let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so tip number one is to figure out what your niche is. Now, niche is basically the category or type of content that you create, whether that's makeup videos, hair tutorials, movie reviews, reaction videos. Like, what type of content is it that you're wanting to create? Now, if you are already a content creator, you've probably figured this out. But if you are an aspiring content creator, or if you're just struggling to figure out what your niche is, here are a few things that can help you out. You want to think about what your interests are, what type of things you're drawn towards, what do you like talking about, what are the activities that you like to do, and you also want to think about what type of content you find yourself drawn towards. And all of those things can give you a little clue or a little hint as to what your niche is. Now, the next thing is I want you to start thinking about what things you are already doing in your day-to-day life that you can turn into content. The reason I say this is because it is so much easier to start filming and posting content for things that you are already doing. I'm telling you, it is so much easier. For example, my TikTok now, I post a lot of get ready with me's, I post a lot of morning routine and nighttime routine videos because those are things that I'm doing on pretty much on an everyday basis. So when I'm getting ready for church, I film myself doing my makeup. When I'm getting ready for school, I film myself, and that turns into content. And these are things that I'm pretty much doing on a day-to-day basis. Instead of having to like set a day aside and like think of doing different things that I usually don't do just for content, think about what activities you like, what hobbies you're into. Because if you like reading, what's the most recent book that you read? Do a book review. Why did you like that book? Why do you like that author? Who are your favorite authors? Who are your top 5 favorite authors and why? That's a video idea right there. What were your favorite books of 2022? What popular books did you read in 2022 that you think were overrated? What are your top 5 overrated books of 2022? What are your top 5 underrated books? Like, do you know how many ideas I could think of just about books, and I'm not even a reader like that? You like movies? What were your top 5 movies of 2022? And go into detail. Why were they your favorite movies? What did you like about the movies? Who's your favorite producer? Who's your favorite story writer? Some people might think, oh, but my day is so boring, I don't do that much. I'm telling you, there is something, excuse me, there is something that you do during your day that you can turn into content, okay? Right now, I've been watching pantry and kitchen restock videos on TikTok. Those videos are so relaxing. Guys, it's literally somebody just recording their pantry and them putting things away. And I watch them, and they get millions and hundreds and thousands of views and followers from them just restocking their pantry, restocking their kitchen. Like, there is such a diverse world of content out there that there is somebody who will want to watch what you're doing. Whether you're into gaming, whether you're into reading, there's a whole side of TikTok just for books. Book talk, that's what it's called. It's called #booktalk, where people just talk about books. They talk about what they're reading. They give book recommendations. They review popular books. Like, guys, I'm telling you, there is something that you do in your day-to-day life that you can begin to turn into content. You don't have to start thinking of new activities and new hobbies and start buying new things. I'm telling you, and I think that is what stops a lot of people from starting to make content when they want to, is because they think they have to reach a certain level before they can do that. They think they have to have a certain amount of money or have specific equipment or do certain activities. Maybe they have to get their nails done, they have to have their hair done, they have to, like, first of all, you don't even have to be on camera to make content if you don't want to. Like, some people feel like, oh, but I'm too shy in front of the camera. You don't have to be in front of the camera. There are people who I follow on TikTok. Have I ever seen their face? No. I've maybe seen their hand in a restock video or a cleaning video, but I don't know what they look like, and I don't care. I just want to watch them restock their kitchen. So it's like there is content that you can create, and don't feel like you have to reach a certain level, whether that's financially, whether that's the way that you look, whether those are the activities that you do. Whatever it is, you can start creating content exactly where you are right now. So do not let that stop you. Now, the next thing that I recommend is to gain inspiration from social media. Now, I say inspiration and not replication, because you don't want to just grab people's ideas and start doing exactly what they're doing. It's not very original, and it's kind of annoying when I see people do that. I just don't like it. So you definitely don't want to do that, but you can gain inspiration. So go on TikTok, go on Instagram, go on YouTube, go on Pinterest, and check out what type of content other people are posting and start to gain inspiration from that. And not only can you gain inspiration from other creators as well, but it's also good to see what is trending in your niche. So let's say you make beauty videos and there's a certain foundation that's trending, or there's a certain new concealer that's trending, or like the Mary Phillips underpainting technique was trending for a while on TikTok. So let's say you're into beauty content, you can always do a video trying out that new technique, or do a video reviewing the new foundation. So seeing what's trending in your niche is a really good way to gain content ideas as well. Then the next thing that you want to do is watch your old content for inspo. Now, the only way that you can do this is if you've posted content before, and that's why I said don't wait until you get to a certain level to start posting. Just start posting now, because a great way to get inspiration is by watching your old content. I don't do this all the time, but there are times where I will go through and I will watch my old YouTube videos. I go through my Instagram and I watch my old Instagram reels, watch my old TikTok videos, and when I watch it, I will think about ways that I can improve it, ways that I can elevate the video, and different advice that I have now. So let's say I have an old advice video on how to film aesthetic TikToks, which I did have an old video, and I went back and I watched it and I realized there were things that I could change. So I made another video on how to film aesthetic mini vlogs, how to film aesthetic TikTok videos, because I had new advice and new tips to give. Maybe the way that you were speaking in the video, you could change it. You could always do an updated version of older videos. So let's say you did a wash day routine video 2 years ago, updated wash day routine. Let's say you did your everyday makeup look 2 years ago, updated everyday makeup look, updated foundation routine, updated book review, updated movie review. Like there are ways that you can look at your old content and gain new content ideas. I watch my content not to watch it, but to think of new content ideas. I do this all the time. I'll go and look at an Instagram reel that I edited and I'll be like, ooh, you know what would be cool if I edit it like this instead. So then I do a new Instagram reel, editing it like what I just thought of. You guys know what I mean? Or I watch an old TikTok video and I'm like, you know what would be really cool if I did the text like this instead. So then I do a new TikTok and I do the text like that instead. Like, watch, I'm telling you. And I know sometimes people don't like watching their own content, and I totally understand. But whether you like it or not, it's a good way to gain new content ideas. Now, the next thing is to ask your audience. Now, I know some people may be like, oh, but I don't have that many subscribers, blah, blah, blah. There's not that many people to ask. Even if it's only, even if it's only one person, that's still one more piece of feedback that you didn't have before. Ask your audience what they want to see. I always say at the end of my videos, if you have any questions and any video requests, leave them in the comment section below. I'm doing polls, I'm asking questions, I'm reminding you guys, if you have videos that you want to see, let me know in the comments, and you guys let me know, and then I do my best to film those videos. And so ask your audience, engage with your audience, do polls, do questionnaires, do a live video, ask your audience what they want to see, what type of content they want from you. And this is a great way to gain new inspiration and gain new ideas, because sometimes they have a perspective that you don't. Sometimes they can give you a content idea that you wouldn't have even had yourself. Now the next point, and this is very important, so listen up everybody. Just post your content. Stop overthinking it. Stop overthinking and post your content. Say it with me. Stop overthinking and post your content. Hopefully you don't forget that. Stop overthinking and just post your content. Stop overthinking. That is the biggest thing that is stopping you, is that you're overthinking. Like, I feel like you have content ideas, but you're just like, oh, but like, is anybody gonna want to watch that? Oh, but like, that's too boring. Oh, but like, oh man, oh. Stop with the excuses. Stop it and just post your content. Stop overthinking. Stop it and just post. How are you gonna know what you can improve? How are you gonna know what your audience likes? You're not gonna know because you're not posting anything for them to like or dislike. You're just sitting there with all the content ideas in your head, and that's not gonna get you anywhere except in the same place. So if you want to stay in the same place, go ahead. But if you're trying to post content, which I'm assuming you are because you clicked on this video, then stop overthinking and just post your content. Stop it. Anyways.